morning, get on at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch it. And I didn't really have an appreciation for it until I actually watched the movie. And I was like, okay, it makes sense now.
I didn't see the actual movie.
It's on at the Xfinity app, and they played it on Lifetime. It's a Lifetime movie. And then after that, they made one with the brother and the Kate. Like, I don't want to watch.
Nobody wants to see that.
But I feel like they bored. She get bored real fast.
It's like raining and
yeah, like
it does.
You just going, smiling, waving, and then you go home. Like,
well, she might have been she had to be a subtle person anyway, like subtle, like very laid back anyway, to change your life that much. So it may not be far removed.
Was a partier, so she could be a pussy popper.
Well, this is true.
She took him to a party. They met on like a blind date type.
They did. Isn't that awesome? It's funny. One of my coworkers was like, I want that matchmaker. Whoever was that matchmaker.
Okay, that matchmaker.
It was the girl's makeup artist.
And I want Sierra's
makeup artist.
Sierra's prayer. Yeah.
Sierra's prayer.
Yeah, Sierra's prayer.
What's Sierra?
And the matchmaker's number. With that combination, you can't go wrong. You better not walk away.
With her husband. Her husband's like this.
She's
Eve.
She's
or Eve. And he's like a prince in his country or something.
Like a prince or something.
Yeah.
They finding them left and right. Where you find one? It's like the one girl who found one in DC. You hear about that?
Which one?
She met a prince in the club.
Oh, bitch, let me get my ass on down to DC and pop this motherfucker.
So you can say you are the one.
Okay, and I'm like, I sure is, bitch.
Come to me.
Y'all know I get real ghetto.
Yeah. It's tricky with a marriage.
Alright, so y'all know, what was it? What's going on? The Pride is this weekend. So
I'm very proud.
So this is Trey's first DC one.
So
like,
what?
Is it Trey? You're a liar.
No, this really is my first time.
So are you guys going? Who's going? Who's going? Okay.
This is my first time, so what are the do's and don'ts? And what to avoid?
Don't avoid anything.
Not don't avoid anything.
Just jump right in.
Are we live on RadioOnFire.com?
I wouldn't say it's not any don'ts. I mean, it's your first one, so you're gonna want to experience
that's
Pride
a lie.
for what it is. Huh?
Yeah, that's a lie. Yes, it
What?
is.
What you mean?
There's plenty of don'ts.
So what exactly is Pride? Like, how do you
what is
describe
Pride?
What it is?
Pride is a way for party promoters just to make some extra fucking money. That's all it is. No, I'm just kidding. I be like back and forth with this sometimes because I feel like straight people don't have pride. Like, yeah, I don't get a rainbow and shit. But it's just pretty much a celebration over the weekend of just who you are and being comfortable with yourself. Basically. So it's just a bunch of parties and events, and I'm pretty sure there's some other ratchet shit going on that I'm never aware of. You know?
So embracing who you are.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's events over the course of the weekend. There's usually 2 or 3 party promoters. And that's where we always get discombobulated trying to figure out what we're going to do. Because you buy a pass for, I think both party promoters usually have a pass.
Both have passes.
And I kind of think we bought the wrong pass this year.
You feel like we buy the wrong passes.
I don't, only because I feel like the passes we have, Daryl's, first of all, his crowd isn't bangy.
Yeah.
It's very classy. The venues and
What does
stuff
banji mean for those that don't know?
I
don't know. Okay. That's a new word, banji.
Twerking everywhere.
Okay.
Miss Bang?
Yeah, so
yeah, I feel like Xavier's
are
events,
really nice. Yeah.
Xavier's events to me are just like 18 and up, kind of seeming like it's like the kids like, oh, we're gonna cry, girl, we're gonna sneak out the house.
It's like
last year,
It doesn't seem like you guys would want that. Yeah, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
but last year Xavier invited Lil Kim.
I don't want any
and
of
they got
that.
the fighting and stuff last year.
They fight
That's when that was all on social media about when in DC when Lil Kim got there and all the kids got to fighting. But Xavier events, that's basically what it gives. Like always fights and stuff like that.
Yeah, the kids
They're
don't know how to
already
have a good time without the drama. So we try and go to the places where there's a lot more, adults.
Well,
Right.
I don't actually like being general population anyway. So
Of course you don't.
yeah, like I'm like I'm trying to I'm like every day I'm like, oh, if they have a section, we should definitely get this section. And they like, you don't wanna like I have a homegirl who sent me like the Saturday day party that they have, the heterosexual day party they have here, and because, I mean it's a lot. It's just a party, but I want to be specific for my friends.
Heterosexual day party. Okay.
Yeah. But like they like I told my homegirl, I said I don't want to go back until we can get a section, and she was like, "Well, I'm not putting in." I said, "Oh, you don't have to. I'll buy the section myself." So she sends me a video of this guy who snorts when he breathes, talking about I don't know why y'all have to have sections thinking y'all better than everybody. You got 20 niggas in one section. I'm like, well, that doesn't apply to me because there's never 20 niggas in my section. There's 5. And we are good where we all, like, I like to have the ability to sit down. I don't have to fight for a drink.
I get
that makes sense, though. I understand that.
It depends on the club. I be wanting a section at Echo Stage, like, real bad. But they
so
be
why
want
you
like
ain't say that?
$5,000.
But Echo Stage is huge. Like it's like their sections are literally 9,000 feet away from the stage. Yeah. So it's no point. Like there, and it's hella room. Like you have free reign to
Sections
walk.
Should come with security though, because when we got the section in DC for Trey's event, these motherfuckers was climbing over our roof and climbing over the chair to go to the bathroom.
It was sitting on the chairs like.
Are you serious?
All this money for a section.
And I'm not even a rude person. I'm like, no.
Right.
I'm like, no. Hold up.
I'm like, you gotta go around.
Shit. I'm like, can you not do that?
It was like you basically was your own security. Like, why are you coming through our section?
If I'm paying for a section, nobody should just be able to walk through the section and just,
you know. And they just hopping on.
And this is the funny part. I don't know if they do this at straight clubs, but when you're in a section, you got your little drinks. You got people sitting behind it like, pull me some.
Oh no! What tacky shit?
Oh my god!
Listen.
Wait. People that you do know or don't know?
Do not know.
They're probably with somebody they do know. They do that. We're with people. They're probably with somebody we know, but we don't know all of them.
Ain't nobody ever had enough goals to come to me because I'd be like, "You tacky fucking ass!" Like, yeah.
It's like, where's your money?
It's like, really?
Yeah, no.
Listen, cause pork was almost $1,000, and I wish I would. Like, no, like
for a section.
Yeah.
So what do you get with that? Okay, so when you get VIP section, what usually comes with that?
A chair and
you get a
you
chair,
don't get a bottle,
some plastic cups, some ice. You just pretty much get away from.
Don't you get juice? I thought you get like cranberry juice or orange juice.
You get the mixture. With that section, I got 3 bottles. And I can choose anything I want.
And then they put the what is it? The thing on top of the bottles when they bring.
Oh, they can keep that. I don't like attention. Contrary to belief, like I hate that.
But bottle girls are crooks though.
They
fucking crooks. They take your car, go to the back,
elaborate
what they want. They know you drunk already, so they're not gonna debate with you. Oh yeah, well this is $900 for the bottle and this is $150 for the tip. Look. Wait. How is it? Wait. Right. Go ahead.
The section was like it was supposed to be like $150 or something like that.
Yeah.
I got the receipt back or whatever. Card was already swiped and stuff like that. It was like $350.
Why?
Like, whoa! Like what's going on right now?
So what happened?
Because y'all got the most expensive liquor.
We got some Jack.
Jack is not expensive. I could have walked right.
Was
to
it
the
Jack
store.
Honey? Like what?
No.
What?
No,
it was just regular Jack. Oh yeah, that's not that expensive.
Yeah.
What?
I would have pulled off.
And I was wrong.
Well, they should at least tell you though.
We made sure
before you actually
we drunk the whole damn bottle of liquor.
Oh yeah, we made sure that was.
How big was that bottle of Jack?
It was a pretty large bottle. It was big enough, but not for $350.
I'm with you. When they told me, I said, "Girl, you only got 1 bottle for $350."
No, you know how much this cost. No.
Okay, this is rent.
You can't take the shit home when it's over with.
Wait, okay, so you got an additional bottle of Jack because or did it not come with your section? So
it was Jack and Coke.
It was
ice.
Yep.
And
but it didn't come. So I know some sections, they include the alcohol. It didn't.
It didn't. No.
For $150.
And it wasn't my friend Trey's fault. He's always trying to invite us out, just help fill out the crowd or whatever, because I'm a prolific person. Anyways, he invites us, to come. He'll give us a nice little deal and say, well, all you got to pay is for the bottle. So when we get there, we think we about to split, whatever. But I guess the deal was they found out me and him was a hairstylist and he worked at the bank, so they said, not today. You gonna pay for
Who rated y'all out like that? Nobody should be telling y'all this.
I should have slapped about a girl, but she wasn't even that damn cute to be talking about. She wanted a $75 tip. I think she needed her hair done.
It wasn't. It was more than $75. It was like the bottle was like $150. It was like a $200 tip. It was like $200.
What?
Yeah.
She's a liar and a whore. When I see her, we will fight.
You said she a lie and the truth
She's
ain't
a
in her.
liar and the truth ain't in her. She just took your card and said, went to the back. How much gratuity? What about I like? She just swiped it about her business.
You can have whatever.
And Rachel was like, look, and I'm looking like, because he told me, this is what you guys are going to get, this and the other. So when he swiped his card, Rachel's so happy-go-lucky. He ready to pull out that card for something. I got a girl. Pull out the
Okay, I see you, sis.
You know what? That was one expensive night. I
It
wouldn't
was,
go out
yeah,
for
it
like a
was.
whole, I don't know, 3 months after that night.
section. We walked
That's a
around a
lot.
little bit, and we stayed in the section. We were not leaving the section. After they jumping over the chairs and shit. It's so Queens is just so disrespectful.
I think it's far, but back to Trey's question. I don't think it's no don'ts.
Yeah.
And do
Like,
all
I
the
mean,
things.
you're not going to go out and tell
It's your
me
first time.
something that
You can meet a lot of nice people though.
For me,
That's
my
from
don't
different
is don't
places.
overdo. That's my don't. I'm not into the girls that like to, they doing Zumba on the floor. Like, I don't like all that. That's just too much. That's just too, that clearly looks like it's your first time out the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I also noticed that it's like in the gay community, or if it's straight community, you can tell who's a newbies and who's been in the club.
Oh, the
for
extras.
years. Yes.
I don't feel like you see that in DC, but you definitely see that in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You definitely see it in Atlanta.
In
Like the
Atlanta.
first
I like to see it in DC. In DC, it's kind of like, this is my gay father. She get to moving and twerking. It's like, stop. But in DC, she get to moving and twerking, and the father or the mothers get to moving and twerking
Yes.
too. They all just sweating and just hair all over the place.
Because remember when we went to the club and they was doing some daggone
J-Set.
J-Set.
You gonna see that.
Oh,
You gonna see a lot of that.
yeah.
You gonna see a lot of that.
Girls
at Pride. You can
Okay,
see a
so
lot
what
of
is
that.
what did you just say?
You know, like
Jay
major
said
rap
it.
dancing.
The major
like
rap dancing, like the girls.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
that's
the
what
guys
that.
basically-
Yeah, the guys be doing it.
In
Wait.
the club.
At the club.
Not
Everybody
here
standing
in
around
the
and
South.
watching.
Like,
Everybody
it's
standing
real
around
big in the
watching.
South.
Catch this though.
So in Atlanta, that's what they do.
Oh, yeah, in Atlanta, that's all they did.
They do it a little bit in DC, but this is my thing. You looking at the nigga like, oh, he's so cute, and this and the other.
Then you break
and
out
then the
into-
music come on, and he just hit the floor.
He
and
done
just
tore with
laying it out.
outfit.
Yeah,
he
like,
got a little major outfit. Like,
Into routine.
Oh my God, I'll never forget, like my second time in Atlanta, I had it been like 22, 23, and we just standing outside the club. Because in Atlanta, nobody really goes in.
Right.
But we stand outside or whatever. And this music comes on, and I don't know where people spread apart, and there's like 15 of these girls, boys, but
Well,
they got
right.
on yellow and gold, and they pumping through in their little.
No.
I'm like, hold up.
my first time ever seeing J-Set was in North Carolina. I was visiting my ex, and we had went to, what is that? We went to some club, and I'm like standing up there, and I've always been a little uppity towards like the outside world. Like, I mean, I'm a hood rat, but I mean,
The inside world.
like I give a lot of please don't talk to me, please don't touch me,
Oh.
and so like. When they it was like these guys and they like, oh yeah, your boo cute, da 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 da, and I'm just like, oh okay. Then like some beat came on and then all of a sudden it was just like, and I said, oh well, what is that? Like I can't even take your compliment serious because like you're doing that.
They
Like,
gonna throw you off.
That's personally a turn off for me. I can't really get in.
Yeah, because when you look at me like, oh, you look.
It's just too much. And then like you at Pride of all places, the venue's already hella packed. I'm already standing on top of you. And then y'all
you wanna bust
four,
a
like in the
move.
middle of the floor, like got
Gyrating.
this circle formed.
I walk right through.
Jason's
Like,
like, it's the mess. It's
Okay.
like,
I walk right through. I'm like, what you doing?
fuck
Like,
out here.
who are
Wow.
they? It was crazy.
But it's as far as like the don'ts for me, I know everybody has like their own opinion. I've done a few prides, and I've learned that when you meet somebody at Pride,
Leave it there.
unless there's potential for something else. But these girls will
That's a
literally
good
follow you around all weekend.
yeah. You'll
They'll
meet
see
them.
you at one venue to the next venue. Hey, they get mad if you're talking to somebody else. I just met you last night. I need you to chill out.
Yeah, who are
Where
you?
did you meet him at last night?
I was gonna say it depends on what happened last night.
But you know,
See?
another thing
See?
I learned-
Now there you go. You said,
You live in Vegas.
don't know.
I live in
Yeah.
Baltimore. You want to make something work. It's not going to work. All I can think about is who did you meet last year at Pride? And like, how was your relationship with them now? I don't want to keep talking to somebody that's like, keep meeting people like, well, I met him at Pride. We dated for 6 months. Like,
But you know, a crazy thing of it is that what you see a lot at Pride is people that are there and they're in a relationship. They're in an open relationship,
Yeah.
quote
It's a
unquote,
lot
for
of
the
that.
weekend, basically.
It's a lot of that.
And I don't understand that. Like, I really
oh,
don't.
wait, just for the
Just for the
weekend.
Basically, just
They tell you afterwards that they're home, like, oh, I got a boyfriend.
Yeah, you going
Like,
with your
well,
friends,
damn.
they going with theirs.
Like, then
I
they
never
get you
had
there.
that. Now I had threesomes with them and their partner, but I never been like, oh well, we were broken up for the weekend. I'd be like, oh no, I don't know.
No. An open relationship. That's not broken up for the weekend. Open relationship. That's.
That doesn't sound.
I never could understand that. Like, why people that be in relationships? Like, I guess the sex life or something, it gets boring, or the relationship ain't working. Then all of a sudden y'all in this open relationship. Why y'all might just break up?
To each his own, but for me, not for me. That's not for me.
I can't do it.
We just gonna break up and that's it.
I know married people that have open relationships.
Oh, I know a lot of people who have open relationships, but we gonna be open together all the time, but we ain't just gonna be just open for weekends. I'm sorry, yo,
I'm on the way. Oh, I got another don't, and it's just a personal don't for me. I'm like, don't go to a sex party.
It's gonna be a lot of that.
I'm not going to a sex party.
Okay.
Not even to watch. The only way I would have entertained a sex party, number one, if I were single and I got to be in like somewhere else that nobody else is. I don't go to DC because what's in DC will not stay in DC.
Oh, I know.
It won't. It just won't.
You'll see somebody. No sex parties.
I'm excited though.
Yeah, I'm excited to go.
I like what Aaron Noble earrings.
Who you gonna go see again?
Who
you gonna go see?
No,
You dressed up again?
He got his blouse.
Nobody.
You know what I also hate that a lot of homosexuals do when it comes to pride is like the bashing of pride. Like so many broke, bitter bitches will come out the woodworks talking about, oh, only thing you go there to do is slut. Oh, only thing you gonna do is fight. Oh, girl, first of all, bitch, I don't know what pride you've been to, bitch. But I do a lot of things. I shop, I eat, and I do party a lot. But I mean, like there's a bad stigma on prides nowadays. It's just like, girl, where is y'all getting this from? Like, I remember like every year something happens at a pride, but every year something happens at any big event.
That's
like whether it's gay or straight. Like if you add 50,000 people,
Look at the Preakness, for instance.
Exactly.
Oh,
them
my
crazy ass
goodness.
Caucasians.
What didn't happen at the Preakness? Did you?
Girl, they was
All you have to
swimming
do
in
is go on
mud.
Instagram.
They
It's so
always-
many videos
I've never
of
been
people
with that
fighting
last
at the
year.
Preakness.
Yeah.
That's a big event, and they definitely had issues there. They have it every year.
If you add 50,000 people to one event and it's like over a course of, just a day or two.
Drunk people.
Like,
Drunk people.
Yeah,
Let's
and
just
you
say,
add
'cause that's what-
alcohol to it. Like there's going to be some type of like altercation going on. But like the homosexuals, they try to make it seem like, oh, it only happens here. We're the only ones that do this. Like, no,
They
girl,
fought in
get up
Vegas
off
when
your
we went
high
to Vegas.
horse and get your life. Cause
Everybody fight.
They fight at every pride.
Everything is unfortunately for me, I feel like the negative comments and opinions are always controlled by our own people. That's what annoys me. And then secondly, even when Tank came to perform, they crucified his ass.
yeah, for
Yeah.
no
Oh,
reason.
Tank is
He
gay.
gay.
Tank
What he
performed at
doing
Pride.
there?
Tank took his shirt off.
Blah,
Tank
blah.
gave a show, and Tank got paid to give a show, and that's his
And
job.
that's just what happened. We did for the asses. Magic can't go. Yep, I said it.
So, Tris, what are you looking forward to?
I'm
Stunt on
looking
these
forward
hoes.
to.
Being with his brows.
You said what?
Stunting on these hoes.
Starting on these
I'm on my
hoes.
Facebook like, what?
Stepping on their necks and shit.
What we do every time we go out.
But no, I'm just looking forward to like the parties. I mean, I'm already thinking it's gonna be packed in there. Like,
It is gonna be.
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's, that's all I think about is park. It's just
That's
being
my
packed.
annoyance over the case of like the weekend. Maybe because I'm getting older.
You ever been to Echo Stage?
But I'd be like,
No,
That's
and that's
why
also
I
another thing
get
to see like the
sections.
different clubs
You know,
and where they're gonna where they love
Echo
Echo Stage and stuff like that.
Echo Stage is nice. Echo Stage is really, really nice. It's like, even if you walk around, you're still fine. Like, nobody really kind of stands in the same spot unless you're on the floor. But it's still space to walk and you're still good.
Chalice loves Echo Stage.
I love Echo Stage. Their sound system is like
It's super dope.
fucking.
It just looks like a really big premier club. Like, it's really, really, really nice.
It's long
Everything else outside of that is kind of like, I can see myself in a couple of years, like, you want to pray? I'm just going to Echo Stage on Saturday night.
That's what you give down. Anyway, like,
I'm just
not really.
We not go.
I'm gonna watch the Golden Girls reunion.
But Pride at Park is like, I feel like I get claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And you're walking,
Yeah.
and it looks like the set of keys in there. Like,
Oh,
nobody can move. And all I can think about is somebody go come out with a gun.
That's my
A
first.
fight
That's
will
my
break
first
out.
thought.
We
It's
can't
so
get out of
packed
here.
in
A
clubs.
fire.
That's
like,
how I feel.
Yes.
That's what I was telling Aunt about. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I'm already short, and everybody's already taller than me. So, like, to be in like this
A
small
confined area.
place and you can't move nowhere, like, That's traumatizing.
That's
and that's why I be fearing, like, I gotta get out here. Like,
outside. I wish it was a little bit more like Atlanta so you could just stand outside.
Just stand outside.
We go to Atlanta, don't spend no money.
But you know, one pride that I would never forget when we was in Atlanta and that boy died in the pool. Like, I would never in my life forget that. Like,
this boy drowned in the pool at this event.
What happened? Were you guys at the event?
Well, our hotel. It was at our hotel.
Oh, wow.
And we were just out having a good time. It wasn't really packed. It was nice and classy. It was cute. Well, other than the people twerking in the pool, but the water might have been 3 feet.
It wasn't
I heard
deep
this
at
man
all.
was like 6'2", 6'3".
The deepest end was 8 feet.
Right. We went to get a towel and we came back and they was giving this man, resuscitation.
You wanna know what's so crazy?
And they said that he drowned?
Yeah, they said he drowned, but he was talking about drugs.
But the
he
was surrounded by his friends, so like we didn't understand that. Like
they had created so many stories about what happened to this boy by the time I got back to Baltimore that it was just like, girl, where y'all getting these teas from? Because I was there and I don't remember any of all this that went down. And then like they had created this and they were like going bashing his like friend that he was there with, like the boy had like deactivated shit, and then only for it to come out after the autopsy came out that he had a bad heart and he just happened to have a heart attack in the pool. And then, but nobody said anything about it. Like everybody just like let it die off. Like no, y'all just accused his best friend and like the promoters of drugging him and like all types of crazy stuff. Like you know what, the gays got a vivid imagination. Like y'all will wear a bitch out. Like y'all listen. When I die, I told my mother, I said, go ahead, just burn me up because I don't need nobody talking about.
I got back and they was like, well, where were you? I was like, well, look, damn, I didn't even know you like shit. Like there's so many people.
They like, so if you were
why
there,
didn't somebody help him? And then they said something about drugs, and then they said
I'm like, I was a whole lifeguard for like 7 years. Like if I seen somebody drowning, like I probably wouldn't have because I don't like to get my hair wet. But I would have definitely, if they pulled him out, did like mouth to mouth resuscitation or something. He was kind of cute. I never had that.
He would have got the last kiss.
Right.
You
know what?
No,
I got this.
Right.
Let me get him. But they were doing that for a long time too. Like, and everybody was like, nobody tried to save him. I'm like, they were like doing like mouth to mouth resuscitation and the compressions for a very long time. Like, cause I mean, the ambulance showed up pretty fast, but it was still a long time before they got there.
I don't think the ambulance showed up fast at all.
No,
you don't?
I don't think they showed up fast at all. They were.
But you have to think our hotel was by the airport.
Yeah.
So
I know the ambulance
ways out anyway.
Was it a lot of traffic? Like, was it? I mean, was it congested? Right.
Yeah, Atlanta's always a lot of traffic.
Okay.
It's always a lot of traffic, but that was scary, and it gave the weekend a little mood.
Oh, absolutely.
And they kept talking about the friends still went out to the club that night.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, listen, what I'm supposed to do?
I think if anything like that happens to my friends, like that would have messed up my mood. I probably would have just like, you know what, I'm ready.
I don't think I would have went to a club though.
Yeah, I definitely would have went home.
Yeah, I would have went home.
I definitely would have went home. Well, he didn't die that night. He died like the next day. But I don't know. It's so weird. Because like when my brother passed away, like I just went on about my weekend, like nothing had happened because like that's just how I cope. Like
some people
like I don't think about things until I need to think about them. Like I'm not one of those people who like to relic in like all this mental strife.
And if it were with a group of people, they probably were like, he wouldn't want you to, to go home. He would have wanted you to enjoy the rest of your time, like, so maybe that's why he, went out with the rest of
this hotel room in the past. I'm going out tonight. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. You spend our money, you might want to keep going.
I got my hair done. I'm going out. That's how they do it. Yeah. But Atlanta for Trez in November. Since he's never been there.
Never been to Atlanta.
You've been to Vegas. You said you've been to Vegas, though, right?
I've been to Vegas, but I was like young.
I like Vegas Pride.
I had never been to Vegas Pride.
I remember we was all supposed to go. I didn't really like it.
What didn't you like about it?
Well, that was our second time in Vegas, and I treated Reggie for his birthday. And Vegas already has like a lot going on, and you can still never do everything.
Well, I've never been there, but
you can still. You never been? You would love
but I imagine that it has like
it's a lot going on.
Vegas for black women, the shit. Go like because not a lot of real black women live there or go there. Like you have like your black women who think that they like somehow like whitewash black women. No offense to you whitewash girls out there, but like you know like it's like oh they got bad weaves. They like you know they do everything that like the Caucasian women do, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Did you say bad weaves?
Yeah, everybody in Vegas look bad because it's hot. They got it all pent up.
That's true. That's true. But they don't get a lot of like you know. Regular black girls. So when they do go out there, like they be like all the men be like, oh my god, come here, come. Like you know who started that? What had me here, stay here, shit. Black bitches. I know it was black women. It had to be black women because like that. Like I went out there with a homegirl of mine. A homeboy and a homegirl of mine. And my homegirl, she looked like a whole stone cold lesbian. And like the guys was just on her, like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. And I'm thinking they talking to me like, but no, they was talking to her, and I'm like, for real? Her over me? I'm much prettier.
I feel like it's one of those cities where trying to have stability is very, very hard. If you move to Vegas, you just go meet a bunch of people that's visiting.
That's basically a lot of that. You see a lot of Mexicans.
When I was leaving, when I had my little date nap or whatever, I got hit up a lot. Like, hey, what's up with you? You know, you want to meet up, and they would seriously like they wouldn't bullshit you with meeting up and wanting to meet you. They wouldn't do that. Some people, some place like DC, you might not see them to the club. They would say, well, we at the mall, we here, we there. But in Vegas, it's like, oh well, I'm coming to see you now. Like we gonna hang out right now. Like that's pretty much what it was.
Never had a problem getting a date in Vegas.
But it's just so much going on there, and after walking around during the daytime in the heat and trying to have a good time, just trying to see stuff and do stuff that you didn't do the first time, and then go back to the room, take a quick nap, then you wake up and you're drowsy and tired, but you want to go out anyways. You want to go out anyways. You get to the club, and then this is the funny part to me. Mary J. Blige hosted an event at the club. It was this big, nice club. It might have been half the people in there. It wasn't packed at all. But they had this fire come from like the ceiling or something, and she was on the thing waving. That fire came out, she ducked.
Okay, Mary said, not today, Jesus.
But they didn't pay her to perform, so she was just doing little whoop wops and singing and doing her little dance, but she wasn't singing anything.
Well, she was all off.
She was lip singing.
She was off beat. She sounded a mess. I was just like, it was okay to me. Then the first night we tried to go to the club, but we had the pass. Their passes is nice, so they got your names on it.
Oh, really?
That's real nice. But trying to get in the club for, what's that? Who was that? Foxy Brown?
Remy Ma.
That's
when Remy Ma just came out.
You got a pass with your name on it to get in the club. Oh, nobody else is getting in here. But there's a line. This is how DC gets you. They might do it at straight clubs too. DC and Vegas and Atlanta, you got a pass to get in. Even though you've already paid for your pass, they have your money for your pass. But the people that's in line that's gonna pay $60, they gonna let them in. That's how it works.
Why? Because they already have your money for your pass.
They already have your money.
You already have your money. So
but how, is it because you need to get there super early to get in? Is that what it is?
Like you have a pass, if you have a pass, you feel like when you get there,
right? Whenever
going in, that's it. But they don't really accommodate the passes. They let everybody in line that's paying cut pass money get in and this and other. That's how it is.
That's awful.
Get that money up front. Yeah. That's crazy.
And you couldn't get your money back
because
you didn't get in.
Give me no money back.
Then the pool party was cold.
I think that was just a bad year in Vegas because in March I don't think it's that cold.
I made the pool party like this.
It was nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
It was cold there.
I stayed in the jacuzzi. At nighttime it was like a good 60 degrees.
It gets so chilly at night in Vegas. Oh, yeah, like that's the one thing I don't understand. Like why is it? It'll be literally 3,000 degrees during the daytime, and soon it's like 6 o'clock.
Well, is it humid or is it dry air?
It's dry.
And that's why most of the time at night, if it's still humid, it's going to be like warmer. But if it's dry air at night, it's gonna be chilly.
It'd be so chilly. That's how San Francisco is. Like I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he just went to San Francisco for the first time, and he was like, I was so cold. I said, oh, you didn't take a jacket? I said, it's cold there, like all year round. He was like, it's San Francisco. I said, well, because it's like
they got good weather, but it's
over
not
the
like
West
California
Coast, like like that's don't like it's cold.
And you up
San
north
Francisco.
too, so
yeah.
Damn thing.
It's still chilly up in New York a little bit.
Well, not to mention you're on the water. Like San Francisco is literally an island. Like it sits in the middle of water. It's gonna like common sense would be like, oh, it's gonna be chilly. Let me take a coat. Like,
very true.
What happened to you last week? Was it last week? This week?
What you mean?
Last week, this week. What happened?
Last week, this week, what? What you mean?
That was big for you.
Remind me.
Tell us, Jealous, what happened?
I've had liquor. I don't know what he's.
Oh my gosh, that was not. Don't do it. It wasn't that serious. That what you just said.
What?
Unless
Tell
you had
me.
something before you got here.
What was it?
That everybody was talking about, blowing your phone up.
Oh,
about.
that.
So how do you feel?
What's so
Detail,
weird?
detail.
I because you asked me, I kind of blocked that out of my brain, and I just didn't think about it anymore. So when you
Okay,
asked
well,
me,
tell us.
well,
what
I do
Don't.
man weaves, male hair replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Temporary male hair replacement. It's called His Hair. You can make an appointment at hishair@yahoo.com, or you can DM me or whatever. If you have hair, I'm not going to cater to you because that's stupid. But anyways, I did a hairstyle on a young man that he wanted, and it was a male unit, toupee unit. And I gave him some plaits, little hairline, and pulled it up. He wanted a little gangster little hairstyle.
Okay.
Somebody took it upon themselves to screenshot the picture, zoom in 3 different angles, and post it on different places, and then ended up on the shade room. That's the 4th time I've been on the shade room.
Wow.
The 4th time I've been on the shade room.
Okay. Well, what?
didn't
Wait
bleach
a
the knots.
minute. What was the comment? What did it say?
Didn't bleach the knots. Sis didn't bleach the knots, and the ladies, excuse me, I call them the insecure women that think their hair is only for them. When they say shit like, why is he wearing that? Are men going to take heels now? And this and the other. And I'm thinking to myself, well, a lot of them wear them better than women anyway. So
I know that's right.
But yeah, it was a lot of that. And the first couple of times that had happened to me, I let it bother me so much. It put me into like this sink, and I was like sunken, and I just couldn't come out of it. This particular time, I didn't let it bother me as much.
Don't, but that's publicity. Come on now. See, they talking
I
about
told him
you.
that he needed to not come up off of it, but is it still a huge opportunity?
Absolutely.
It can open up to other
Yeah, clients still hit me up, and there were people. For me, it's a learning lesson because okay, it's something that I didn't do that I probably should have, but I probably wasn't doing that step when I was doing them the entire time. But what I notice about Instagram in general, and my own black people are so quick to zoom into anything and find something wrong with everything. And that annoys me. It could be hair, makeup, they want to zoom in. Like there was a picture of this girl and her toes was hanging off the shoes. I didn't notice it until someone had zoomed in all the way into the picture. So there's a lot of that going on Instagram, but I mean, if I want to be that type of hairstylist, I can't really.
You should have thanked them for talking about you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what
but
you
what
should.
did hurt my feelings was the fact that they were tagging stylists in the posts that I actually look up to. So it was like a form of like bullying a little bit. So for the stylist that actually commented and said something, I'm probably not your biggest fan right now.
I felt like you handled it very well because the previous times you had before, like you remember, like you would like the whole week be going in on these people, like it probably was like thousands of people, and he's sitting here commenting.
I call him little
I'm
clickbait.
I'm like, you're bigger than that. Like, don't give these people that type of power.
I tell
Just that type of power.
I tell Chelsea all the time. I'm like, these people don't matter. Like they
don't.
literally don't matter. Like I could care less what someone says or thinks about me because at the end of the day, I still have to get up and suck those dicks. You ain't got to. So
It's just sad because they're our own people.
Yeah.
Well, they have nothing else better to do than to sit around and zoom in on a picture. Then they have no life. How about that?
Everything. This is the funny part.
That's
to
why
me.
it's so hard for us to come up.
For every person on social media that has an opinion, and their opinion just be so vivid and they just have so much to say. If you really go to their page and see who they are and what they look like, how they carry themselves, they are garbage.
Right.
Like I'm just bored garbage, just sitting here with my 15
They got
kids and
nothing
my
to
new
lose.
job. Like I ain't got shit else to do but just pick on you.
Right.
So there's a lot of hypocrisy in that I don't like. It's a lot of, well, women do this and well, women can do that, but when a man steps outside the box, it's a problem. I feel like a lot of women want their man to stay neutral and not shine at all.
Well, that's why I started the Mind Your Fucking Business campaign, because if you just mind your fucking business, like you wouldn't have to worry about anything. Like one of my aunt, she's probably gonna cuss me out. Sorry, auntie, but like she is like she chases the gram. Like I literally could like go to work, get a message from like look at this, and then go to lunch, go on a break, go run to the store. Like I get bombarded by a lot of like messages from her, and I'm like, I don't like, I love you, like I like my aunt is like one of my favorite people, like in the whole. Oh, good, my Instagram died. Like, she's literally one of my favorite people. She's on Instagram. Yeah, it died. I don't know why I'm with my charger given, but like she chases the gram, and it's really like I'm like, you literally have to get a life, lady. Like you have to find something to do with your life, because other people's like lives is consuming yours. Like my aunt, like I hope she don't hear this, but she was a bad bitch. Like and now you like you out here like chasing the gram, like.
That's really people's lives, and it can be really good.
Like I find it
can be sad.
Like, and I'm not that bothered by other people. Like I really honestly don't see you like. I don't want to say this. So yesterday we were out eating, and we happened to see a Baltimore celebrity. And like.
Do tell you're not gonna name?
It's just hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, she was in front
of well, don't go to mine because
you know
she won't.
Hilarious.
And you just said, is that okay? I heard it. Okay, go ahead. I like
but
that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like at one point, I had unfollowed her. She uses very ignorant, derogatory terms that I don't like agree with, and like it's
her comedy. In her comedy.
Yeah, well, no, like just like it's like talking. Like what made me unfollow her was the fact that she had said she was in a call just on the live, and she was like, you look like a faggy talking to her boyfriend. But I could tell she knew she had just fucked up at that moment, and he was like, what you say? Like, cause he just didn't hear, and
right.
She was just like, you acting stupid, y'all, like da 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 da. So you know you shouldn't say this word. Take it out of your lexicon. Like, why is that like in
that word?
Yeah, that one word. Like, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand. Like, you know, like, I don't think she's homophobic at all.
Right.
I just don't think that, like, she, like, takes into consideration what she's saying and who is listening to her.
Right.
Like she's super popular. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if let's say this radio show takes off and like and my platform becomes bigger, like there are words that I just won't use on. Like, I never wanted to be famous or chase fame because I feel like my words are powerful.
Absolutely.
Like somebody's listening,
right?
And I don't want to be out here to faggot this, nigga that,
right?
Bitch that. Like I always tell everybody, like I'm down for being ignorant on a small level. I can't be ignorant for the masses. Like I refuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and you can say I'm changing or choose to think whatever about me. Like I personally won't be a black man being ignorant for the masses. And while I have a respect for Jess. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like that's why I wound up following her again, because I'm like, one, she's a black woman just trying to make it. She got a child. She's trying to pay her bills like everybody else. So I'm gonna give her the views that she deserves. I'm gonna give her the views that she respects. But I personally am not going to go out of my way to be like, oh my God, like let's take a picture, because you use words that
what happened when y'all were out?
Enough to walk around there and be like, hey, what's up? But the funny thing is, when I saw her, she was like, I was gonna come over there. Y'all look like y'all was having a good time. I'm with this boring ass nigga talking about a boyfriend or whatever. So she saw us over there laughing and kikiing and stuff, and then we just went into other stuff. Then I showed her who I was on Instagram. She was like, "Oh, you did that hairstyle." Like it was cool. Like we had nice dialogue. It was decent. So then after talking to her, I said, "Well, she's kind of nice or whatever." Then she shouted me out on her little timeline.
Okay.
Not the timeline. What's the thing called? It's the snap thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
she was real humble.
She was really humble.
She's
she's
real
dope.
So
but
she
that
said,
one
she
and I
word.
think
took my number and
I
said
think
she might
she's
do the podcast
hilarious.
one day, though. She took my number and said she might do the podcast. We'll see if she.
You don't think you've been to
I hold everybody to a high standard. That's like
that's so surprising.
Because I'm so free with what I say out my mouth. Because it's a small level. Like if I had like literally, like I might get like 80 views on Instagram. Like I have 4,000 followers, but I'm only gonna get like 80,000 views.
But why do you think your views should dictate your accountability?
Because I feel like everyone who tunes in, I know, and they know that I'm already ignorant. But like if it,
so do you realize that this is worldwide though? So who's watching?
You know
you don't know who's watching you right now. This is the
recording
web.
And I totally forget.
I guarantee you don't know 50% of the people that are watching you
but
right
you
now.
wanna know what? Now I have to change because it's never in my head that y'all are recording. See, look, I'm not doing this because
Australia, Germany,
I quit. This is my last show because like in my head.
Wait a minute.
No, because in my head I'm thinking about my I'm not thinking about this. I gotta quit. So thanks.
Just be yourself.
I can't because myself is very ignorant.
I appreciate you when you
I can't.
Look at Cardi B. Look at Cardi B.
I'm sorry.
She is herself. Look at Cardi B. People love her for who she is.
Yeah, but
you can't change who you are because
I can't be ignorant on a
just don't monitor too much of what you say and how you act because it changes who you are. And then we'll be like, Anthony, he ain't so lovable no more. It was like, what happened? If you come
too many people tuned in, they let me know that they had 90,000
I'm going to call you out.
The very first time I went viral, Anthony went ham. And he sent it to me. He was like, girl, did you see this? And I'm looking this up. Bitch, I didn't hit this bitch up. It was something with some sandals or something that I had on. And it was carrying on.
But I went ham in a classy way.
He went ham in a more classy way than I did.
Because you're not gonna come from my friends. Period. I don't care who you are. I will fight you. Period. I will lose the fight, but I will fight you. Right. I'm that friend. I feel like you can say whatever you want to say about me. You can feel however you want to feel about me. But my friends are literally, my friends and my family are off limit. I don't play. If I've let you in my circle,
what gives the right for 20,000, 30,000 people to say something negative?
Because they're hiding behind the keyboard.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
So much to say. It's like you look at your stuff, you're like, you're so perfect, you have the right to say.
You got
but that's not it. But that's not it.
Oh, my Lord. And I'm all ignorant.
I'm quite sure it's more than that now.
My Lord.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, my God.
I was just thinking it was Instagram and Facebook over here.
The World Wide Web. And it's recorded for people to watch.
But a lot of people be miserable with themselves. So,
that's true. I was going to say that.
It makes them feel better about
themselves. It makes them feel better about themselves.
Absolutely. You have got this out. Don't take that stuff to heart. Don't do it.
I'm good now. That's why when he said it, I was like, what are you talking about? Because I forgot.
But that's celebrities. Like people, if you scroll sometimes through their comments, people be saying some nasty ass shit.
They
and
do.
the weird thing of it is what celebrity I was watching on live or whatever, she's always herself, cursing people out, everything, fuck you, bitch, and your mother, K. Michelle, she's hilarious, and she's herself, she'll cut you out in a minute, and I love it.
K. Michelle, Rihanna, she love the clapback. Rihanna love a good clapback session.
Chrissy T can do it too.
Chrissy T go
back for somebody.
I can't.
I don't know how she famous.
I might do a
how was she famous?
Yeah.
I don't
they
think
said she a model, but I'm like, I don't
why?
see it.
I'm more into the let me block you, blocked. Girl.
And then they get mad when you get blocked. No, I didn't mean
I had a client.
I was just
not
saying.
A client, but
speaking from my heart.
And his boyfriend had got on my page and said something about the picture. Oh, this is a mess. Not even knowing that I do his boyfriend's hair.
See.
But the messy side of me, I was itching. I swear, my whole body was itching to say something, but I left it alone.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
It's
not even important.
Yes.
It's not
set you up for something bigger.
Okay. Yeah. You ain't say that when you was putting on that weave last night, girl.
Y'all been paying attention to the Cardi B and Azalea Banks?
Oh my God! I'm so glad you said that.
Cardi B got her together though.
Listen, I hate Azalea Banks.
No,
I don't care She's not even a smart bully. She's an ignorant bully. That's what I don't want to be. Is like ignorant on a broad.
He likes Azalea.
Oh no,
K likes
nice.
Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks is a dope lyricist. But you can't hear what she's saying in her songs because she's always putting her mouth in other people's business. Azalea Banks is the main bitch who needs to mind her business.
Well, maybe she's doing it. She's trying to stay relevant. Yeah, but think about that.
But
she always comes for the people that are popular at the moment. She's trying to stay relevant. Some people don't see it.
Ain't no relevance.
Yeah,
because
that's all. Just think about it. Just think about it. She's trying to stay relevant.
She tried. Tiana said, "Oh, girl, I was home being a mother yesterday, but today I got time." I said, "Please have time for that raggedy bitch in that check-ass handkerchief dress." Because
people just need to ignore her because she can't. She's trying to come up for everybody else. Just ignore her.
I think Cardi B's clapback for her was more so geared towards like emotion, like the pregnancy thing.
Yeah,
because,
I just would ignore her.
I personally would be like, "But you ain't even had a number one, so why should I?"
Right, ignore her.
I think about Cardi B. My clapback would have been LOL.
Right,
and that's it.
That's it.
Exactly.
After that,
Because you have nothing to prove. Like,
but this also my other thing. Cardi B, she gets offensive. She likes to come back. She always feel like she gotta have a comeback. Why she said this? Why she did that? You already up there. You don't gotta explain yourself.
But she didn't carry on her response though. She didn't really carry on her response. Her response was very classy.
But most of any other thing that she said, she make a video. Even for what Offset, she like he didn't mean to say that. He didn't know the word that he means.
She protected. She like me.
And it's to the point where like she up there, so you don't have to keep explaining yourself, especially people who ain't giving you no money.
I want to see
what I always say. You wasn't on your knees with me in that ad.
Beyonce is too classy to clap back. I wouldn't. Oh my gosh, that is beneath her. If I was Beyonce, I wouldn't dare clap. But these minions, really? No.
But if she would have did that, you would have been like, yeah, she.
I would have been, but then I would have been. Then I would look back like
she ain't had to do that.
Right? So like R&B, like really?
She's so innocent. You'd have been like.
Yeah, I would have been. You know what? And then I just would have been like, she must have been having a bad day.
Like that. I'm like, one day I think she would do it.
I just would have been like, she must have been having a bad day. Right? She must have been having a bad day. Jake pissed her off again.
There's a few people I would love to see clap back.
Yeah.
Like who? Who else? That you can't imagine.
I want to see Michelle clap back. She don't never clap back either.
She never clap back.
Michelle Williams, she don't clap back. Michelle need to clap back.
She's got
it is her time.
It's her time. She didn't know I did it.
She's marrying a whole pastor. Y'all see her fiance?
Right. She won't do that. She's not gonna do that.
No. She won't do it.
She should have clapped back though the way she was dancing on the Coachella. She should have.
There was no.
She got it right the second time. She got it right the second time.
She did it right the second time.
She should have clapped back when they did that whole reel of her mistakes and how she just was just off in every appearance, every concert. Like I like her.
But why do they keep picking with this lady though?
Because she was the opposite.
No, she doesn't. Like you said, she doesn't clap back.
Shout out to you, Michelle Williams. You just got engaged and shit. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
She do look good now.
Yeah.
You're doing an awesome job.
She looks good.
You know what I hate that everybody compares. Yes. Like I hate like. A lot of people be like, "Oh my God, you know who you remind me of?" And I'm like, "Who?" And they be like, "Lonnie B." Like, oh, like,
who?
Bitch, good morning.
Yeah,
like, Lonnie B.
He's a DC radio host or whatever.
You look like him?
No, we just have really outgoing personalities, and we tell bitches to
I feel like you two are two totally different people.
Exactly. That's why I tell him all the time. I'm like, I met him. He's sweet, but like, I don't see it.
And I didn't see it.
Like. I feel like to Beyonce and Kelly and Michelle and all them, they probably get so tired. Like, just like, girl, sit there, shut up. Like, you know, it's one of those things. It's just like, who the fuck wants to continuously be compared? Like, oh, you the best. Like, I'm sure Beyonce is just like, girl, just let it go, let her leave. Because then you start to feel some sort of way towards your friend. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, or you feel like your friends feel some sort of way. Like, oh, I don't want to go out with her. Like, I'm sure Beyonce want to hang out with them more often and, you know, do fun shit. But it's just like, girl, if we do this, my baby suit gonna
She
be
probably doesn't.
better than your baby suit. Or like,
she may not. She may not. I don't think.
Like the ridicule of it all. Like, even down to, like, you know, like, just like us on a, like, smaller scale spectrum, it's just like, oh, when I invite people out to hang out with us or go somewhere that we're gonna be, they be like, oh, I can't be seen with y'all gonna be done. And it's just like, girl, what? Like,
well, okay, so this is what I'm gonna say today.
So
sometimes, okay, so when I don't feel like going there and getting all, I would do that, because if it's somebody I'm going out with and I know I have to be extra and I don't feel like it, because sometimes
you don't got to be extra.
Yes, I do. If I'm going out with this particular person or this group of my friends, you can't go subpar, so I just rather not go. You know, I'll be like, I'll catch y'all the next time. So I understand.
In my mind, I can't think of one.
Sorry. Yeah, you can't go with your some friends subpar. It just doesn't. It's just not.
And that's also another.
It ain't never bothered
you don't
me.
That's problem. I do notice like not just gays, period, but people, straight people too. If they ain't got the money, they try to act like this person they not, or put on a persona that they not.
This is Baltimore.
Like they break their neck.
That's
like
everywhere.
Yes,
like
it's
that.
ridiculous.
And it's like, it's just like.
I'm good for telling motherfucker I ain't got it.
I ain't got no motherfucking label.
This is my thing.
Like now.
Every bitch that got a red bottom want to show they got a red bottom.
And that's my.
And they want to toss their foot up like, hey.
It's probably the only pair of shoes they have.
Like, bitch, I made it.
That bitch is $1,200. If you got more than one pair, I need to know who you fucking.
Exactly.
Bitch, I happen to know you live in the ghetto and you on Section 8.
Labels to me, labels are addictive. Labels are addictive, whether they are, whether they're real or fake. I'm gonna tell you what happens when you carry yourself a certain type of way. What? I said real or fake.
Fake labels are addictive?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you why. If you look a certain type of way and you carry yourself a certain type of way, people are assuming that your label is your label.
That is true. That's
true. So now
true.
you're getting all this attention, like, I'm just this girl, and this and that. Some of your labels may be real, some of them may be fake, but a good bitch knows how to find a good fake label.
Hey.
So they'll walk around like, you know, and it becomes like addictive. So now you're getting all of this attention, and you feel like everything you put on has to be a label. But then you look at this bitch Instagram, she got a mattress on the floor. You know, kids got snot in their mouth. You know,
dirty.
The kids dirty. They stay in the projects. It's kind of like it just doesn't add up. I had a client a long time ago, and it was a Tuesday. It was slow day, and I was doing her hair, and this guy came and was like, "I got these bags outside. You know, they're not real, but you know, if you," she said, "You got a Birkin."
Oh, bitch! Wait, what size Birkin? Because some bitches can afford a $10,000 small.
She caught,
but they start at $10,000.
I don't know no bitch with a Birkin.
I don't even like Birkin bags.
Yeah.
They're not
girl,
cute.
what?
For what?
Girl, not even there. Your priorities is fucked up. You out in LA with a Birkin on the bus. Like, cause they started $10,000. Like, I remember my mom.
I'm just like,
hey, got like this, like large lump sum of money. She was
That's
like, "Oh, I'm thinking I'm gonna buy a Birkin." I said, alright. No, my mother owned everything. House, car, Rolexes. Like she owned, like she's a consumer. But like,
okay.
come on,
like,
man.
girl, a Birkin. Like certain things you just be like, girl, you ain't even that girl. Like
your label, your label, whether fake or real, needs to reflect your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So she should have asked for Michael Kors bag and kept it pushing.
Girl,
I just think it's the way you wear it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a brand name. It's the way you wear anything.
True.
That's very true.
It is.
But a Birkin is like,
because just think about it. Just think about it. Everything that you wear that has a label on it, you can't always see the label.
You can't.
So how is anybody even going to know that that's Gucci?
You want to know what's so crazy? I don't wear monogram labels or anything like period. Like I have this Yves Saint Laurent button down. Nobody would even know it's Yves Saint Laurent, right. And everybody, like, I remember when I bought it, Mina was like, "Why you gotta have that shirt?" I was like, "Cause it's on sale, bitch." Like, and it's Yves Saint Laurent. She's like, "Don't say it on there." I said, "Girl, it don't gotta say it on there. Do any of that shit say Yves Saint Laurent on it?" Like, girl, she $200 and I can afford this. Let me grab her. Stop stealing my choice, sis.
That's true.
The LV not big enough. A rich bitch, they don't have to get into all of that.
No, they don't.
We go shopping in house and these Arabic ladies be having on these sandals and they look a mess, but these sandals probably like $900.
Yeah.
With the little gold tab.
The most ones
Rebecca
the money
Mean costs and
that's true, Joe.
What's the name of that? What's the name of the other shoe that all the girls is wearing? Even the black girls. A little slip-on shoe with the
Chinese slippers.
The Tory Burch.
The Tory Burch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tory Burches. They're not even cute, but they are expensive.
Yeah.
They're not that expensive. They're like $250.
They not comfortable.
Okay, so that is expensive for a pair of flat shoes with a circle on the front.
Yeah,
that's affordable.
Yes.
That's not affordable.
What?
I mean, it's affordable for the
No, that's not affordable for me.
Listen, I just had to be talked down off a pair of $1,500 Chanel sneakers. So
you have to know, for me, because I'm a person that owns all kinds of shit.
Me too.
You have to know your label.
Yeah.
And even if you're going to buy it, fake or real, you need to know your label. That's what's going to set you aside from other people. There are people out here talking about, I bought me some Christian Louboutins.
Louboutin?
If you can't pronounce it, baby, you don't need it.
That was the first rule my mother told me. I was in middle school and I was in the Dolce & Gabbana white tees with the D&G on the front came out. And I was like, Mom, I want one of them Dolce & Gabbana shirts. She was like, the fuck is that? I was like, Dolce & Gabbana, you know? She like, no, that's not what it is. She was like, you learn what it's called and I will buy you a shirt.
Well, how do you say it?
Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce.
What you said, Dolce?
I said Dolce & Gabbana.
Dolce.
The crazy thing is, I had a Givenchy sweater, this badass Givenchy sweater when I was in high school. I wonder what happened to that. I didn't even have to ask for that. My mother got it for me.
Like the ballroom girls that do like.
I have a girlfriend that's labeled. If it does not have a label on it, she does not want. Okay, so she told me she bought a. This is why she don't like. Of course, I mean. Payless have come up, but this is her story. She's like, I bought a pair of Payless shoes and I tripped in them and I haven't worn anything like that since. And that's her reason for buying having
Payless ain't cheap.
You know when
that's why I said they come up. They have come up. However, everything she buys has a
you know, when I come across people like that, I tend to feel like it's an insecurity. Like they don't feel like they're worth anything.
Like your label's supposed to speak for you.
Yeah.
But the problem is when she buys me like presents.
It's a label.
Hella expensive. I be like, you know what? Like,
don't get
really?
me shit. Don't get me
but
nothing.
Thanks. Even her gifts for other people are labels. Like it's crazy.
Another example.
I do know people like that though.
Working at the salon once, the girl called because I knew her. She was a client of one of my other coworkers, and she called up like, I need to come up there because I know you buy shoes and stuff, and I need you to look at something. So she comes up there and she got these Christian Louboutins in the boxes, like these colorful ones with the studs on them and all this other shit.
I hated those.
She was just like, I don't know if these is real or fake. I looked there. You got on dopes.
Okay.
Like, come on, girl. Like, it's not the shoe. I mean, who knows if the shoe is real or fake? If they up on, let's say up on you like that, taking your shoe off your foot. This is kind of confusing. I had the Yeezys in my car, and I had some white Nike, what do you call them? The low mids and highs, just white. I buy them like every summer. The
Air Forces.
Air Forces. Mm. Somebody got in my car. They stole the Air Forces. They did my Yeezys. Wow. I guess the Air Forces are more relatable.
Well, and then I do things like this. So I bought a pair, of Chucks, like $40. Mm-hmm. Then I actually had somebody design them for me, and that was like $100. So now I have a pair of $140 Chucks, but they're originals.
Right.
So I'll do things like that. I can buy a $20 T-shirt and have somebody bling it out or do something different to it, and now it becomes expensive, but it's my label. You see what I'm saying? That's all me.
I have $160 pair of Chucks.
$160. I think.
But are they originals?
Yeah, well, they come to garçons.
Nah, mine are originals. You will never get anybody else.
Look, and we all got
like
them.
that. Right? See, no, you can't get my chucks anywhere else. So, I mean, I'll do things. I'm very, I'm like that. I will, I will make something my own, and I'll pay money for that. Like I have a custom RadioOnFire jacket. I'll pay $300 for that. So I guess that's how I do it. Yeah. I'm not a label person. Yeah, but if it's a one of a kind and only, I'll pay for it.
I only pay a lot for my shoes. Yeah. Like my clothes pay.
I pay a lot for anything that's one of a kind, and I'm like nobody don't know.
I would pay a lot for one of a kind too, but I'm also gonna pay a lot for what I find to be a lot, and what other people find to be a lot is just like,
because you just said $250 wasn't a lot of money.
That's not a lot of money for some sandals. I figure you gonna wear them
for half a shoe.
You'd be more amped to buy something real nice for yourself than to do something responsible. You ever notice that?
I know. Yeah.
What I do is this is what I do.
Absolutely.
I won't pay my car number.
If I see some shoes I want and they like $250 and they don't have my size, I'll take that money and I'll pay a bill with it. I'll just be a month ahead. That means I spent my money on something. But I'll be like, is it a BG&E right now? Or do I want these shoes? Because I pay BG&E on Friday.
That's okay. You just move things around. You still pay it. You get around to it, you know.
Not with Challenge ain't no moving around.
But just think, no, you just be like, well, they may not be there. What if I wait? That's why I was
my BG&E got to be on, but we got to wrap up, y'all. So my name Chalice_individualist on Instagram, INDIVIDUAILIST. I think that's right.
That's a lot to say.
That's right.
Reggie, Facebook Chalice
R88. Is it?
What?
I had to straight. Reggie R88, and that's IG and also Snapchat.
You guys can follow me at Zert991. That's ZERT, and my hair page is hairby_Trez. And yeah.
And y'all right now, it's me. Y'all can follow me over there at Instagram at 1Molly. That's the number 1 MOLLEY. No underscores, no spaces. You can follow me on Snapchat at Unicorn Pussy. And over there. And you can also follow me on Facebook at Ant Car. That's ANTCA 2 R's. I might can't follow you back because I be reaching my limit like so fast because this is me all the time. What's up?
Unicorn Pussy.
And the next time you guys come back, we will be hearing about y'all mentioned this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend.
Yes. We want to hear all about them.
Oh yes, definitely.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
We out.
See y'all. How you cut this off?
We haven't do anything. We were just talking, child.
Once you start to get the question, you just wing it.
Alright, I don't know when we're going to music, so. But we need to take some pictures.
You can only have 5,000 friends on Facebook. What motherfucker unfollowed me on the Facebook?
Did y'all notice I was quiet this time?
No.
Girl, you won't.
Who was quiet?
I was trying not to overtalk and be like,
Alright, let's take a picture. So, Travis, are you changing the name of your show?
We all right now.
So what are y'all?
We're looking into doing like a photo shoot and stuff like that. Really.
So what's the new name?
We called it Crew Boy Show.
Well, you gotta let us know so we can change the name.
Come on, Kelly.
No,
let me